Hi guys, my name is Stephanie and I am back with another video. Today I've got for you how to clean sweat stains from a mattress at home using just hydrogen peroxide. The steps are pretty easy, but be sure to watch the whole video so that you know for sure whether or not you can actually use hydrogen peroxide on your mattress, how to do it safely, and see my great results at the end of this video. Before cleaning the sweat stains off of your mattress with the hydrogen peroxide, be sure to vacuum your mattress to remove any dust or any dirt particles that might be trapped in the fabric. I'm using 3% hydrogen peroxide that you can find at any local drugstore or grocery store. That bottle cost me around $1. So this is a really cheap and effective way of cleaning a lot of different areas around your house, including your grout. So check out my videos on cleaning grout or cleaning your shower if you want to see how I use hydrogen peroxide in those areas. So this is a great way to remove a lot of stains, including the sweat stains on your mattress. It can also work on blood stains and urine stains in a lot of cases. So I think everything that you see there is mostly sweat stains. It was slept on by my child when he was probably between 3 and 5. It's possible there's a urine stain on there too, but I don't smell urine here and I don't remember him ever wetting the bed. But if you do have a urine stain on your mattress, this is always worth giving it a try. Hydrogen peroxide is an oxidizing bleach, so it can whiten and lighten fabric. So be careful what you choose to use it on and always test it on a small area. So I'm using a rag soaked in the hydrogen peroxide. I did not dilute it with any water. I'm just saturating the stain completely. So I'm repeatedly dipping my rag into the hydrogen peroxide, saturating every area of the stain, working the area as I go along. I'm kind of pressing down into the fabric because I really want it to penetrate and sort of start to lift that stain. I highly recommend wearing gloves when you're doing this. I was not wearing gloves and I dried out the skin on my fingers pretty bad. It went away after a couple of days, but gloves would have been the best option. So on top of removing stains and lightening any stains that you might have on your mattress, hydrogen peroxide is also a great way to kill bacteria and other microorganisms that might be living in your mattress. So it is going to clean and remove the stain at the same time. You can typically use hydrogen peroxide safely on any box spring mattress, but double check with your label just to be sure. Never oversaturate your mattress, especially with certain pillow top mattresses, because that can compress that pillow form on top. So you just want to use only the amount of liquid that you need to get rid of the stain. If you have a foam mattress, it is even more important that you check with the label to see what the recommended ways for cleaning are for that type of foam mattress. Foam mattresses can be more sensitive to liquids than a regular mattress would be. So you don't want to accidentally ruin your mattress. For a lot of foam mattresses, you're going to need to use an enzyme cleaner and only blot, but double check with their website. After working that hydrogen peroxide across the entire sweat stain on that mattress, I let it sit for about an hour before I came back with a dry towel to try to soak up as much of the extra liquid that was in that mattress as possible. So again, I'm just blotting and pressing in with that dry rag. If you need to get another dry rag or a dry towel to absorb as much of that as possible, then go ahead and do that. This is just going to help your mattress dry faster. So you're going to do this type of project early in the morning. It is going to take 5 to 6 hours for your mattress to dry typically. But if you want to be able to sleep on it at night, I'd say start early in the morning and then make sure it's completely dry before you put any sheets or anything back on it. You don't want to risk growing mold in your mattress. So again, make sure it's completely dry before you put anything on top of it. If you have a ceiling fan in your room, go ahead and turn that on too, because that airflow is going to help dry that mattress out faster. Now, before I show you the final results of cleaning the sweat stains off of this mattress at home with hydrogen peroxide, let's talk about how I could have prevented this from happening in the first place. My other son has a mattress just like this. He's been sleeping on it for 5 years, and his mattress looks brand new still. But the thing is, his mattress has always had a mattress pad on it. So if you want to prevent stains like this from happening, go out and get yourself a mattress pad. Clean that thing once a month or once every 6 weeks. Instead of having your mattress get ruined, that mattress pad is going to protect and extend the life of your mattress, and the mattress pad is a lot easier to clean. Okay, here's that mattress after I cleaned all of the sweat stains off and I let that hydrogen peroxide dry for the whole day. I would say that about 95% of the sweat stains have been removed from this mattress. There are a few areas that have a little bit of a yellow casting still. If I went over that with hydrogen peroxide another time, I'm sure I could get rid of those completely. But really, just glancing at this mattress, I wouldn't see any stains on it. I wouldn't think anything was wrong with this mattress, and it wouldn't gross me out if I was going to look at it as a house guest. That's it for how to clean sweat stains on a mattress. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I do try to answer them whenever I get a chance. All right, good luck, guys.